A world premiere.
Shit was going on, so I had to lay back. A nigga said some shit up on the gram that he can't take back. I took a couple L's, but it's cool, I always shake back. That nigga came flexing pounds, you know I had to take that. I be laid back, but I still send a hit. That nigga gangsta on the mic, but in the field, he's a bitch. Niggas hating on the low, so I gotta keep the pole. And free my nigga Shine, that nigga show me tricks up on the stove. I'm a real gangster, go to sleep with killers in the crib. And free Q money ain't shit funny, don't care what that nigga did. These niggas feel some type of way, but ain't gon' touch me. Had to kick him out the mouth, cause we don't tolerate no fuck shit. I ain't worried about no beef, bitch, it is what it is. Ain't doing no capping on the mic, bitch, I rap what I live. City getting a little born, it's time to hit another state. I can't go broke, bleach, it's time to hit another safe. Let's go. Shit was going on, so I had to lay back. A nigga said some shit up on the gram that he can't take back. I took a couple L's, but it's cool, I always shake back. That nigga came flexing pounds, you know I had to take that. I be laid back, but I still send a hit. That nigga gangsta on the mic, but in the field, he's a bitch. Niggas hating on the low, so I gotta keep the pole. And free my nigga Shine, that nigga show me tricks up on the stove.
Now, how long did it take you to make this beat? Can we talk about this record real quick before we get out of here? We might as well break this down.
Oh, of course we can.
So how did this record come about?
So basically, I want to be Dr. Dre so bad.
And then before you go any further, is this out or not out?
It's about to be out.
It's about to be out.
The
okay.
video's dropping soon, and then this is on our upcoming tape.
Got you.
Prove it.
Prove it.
Because that's what we motherfucking doing is prove it.
Hey, we gonna show you.
Oh, I'm trying to be calm. Because I'm telling you, this music we've dropped, I'm telling you. Ask my son. He's been hearing this shit. I'm talking about fire.
You like it?
Yeah.
It's fire?
Yeah.
Hey.
It's fuck, okay?
He said it's
Stop
fire.
playing. If Carter said it, ain't no going back. That's just
Carter
fact.
stamped it. He said it's fire.
Period.
Yeah, you should just get him a stamp that just say Carter.
Right, either he fucks with it or he doesn't.
If you don't get that stamp, Carter, it says fire. Hey, you need to go back to the studio. Go on back to the studio.
I swear.
Okay, so how did this record come about? Did you approach him with the beat? Did you cook this on the spot?
Well, basically it was like 2 months ago, I decided I need to drop like a real authentic sounding West Coast tape here because I hear a lot of music going on here and Cleveland music's hard. Like I really only listen to Cleveland artists. Like I don't care if it's a dude, a girl, I don't care. This shit's fire. But what I noticed though, not even just in Cleveland, I don't give a fuck what city, what state, I have not heard that like authentically 90s shit in a minute. And I'm really capable of doing that. Like I can make some shit because people nowadays like they put a DJ scratch in there and it's like, oh, I'm on that West Coast vibe. No,
it's more than that.
No, yeah. It's more than that. It's a feeling. It's like the rhythm. It's the bass. It's the sound.
But I see you got that
like
that little synth. That little synth. You can't have a West Coast track without that high pitched synth.
Well,
like
I got that
that's some Snoop type shit. I mean, Omnisphere got it. That's why it's $500. We got you.
I swear.
We got yo. You want the Snoop sound? I got you.
You know.
No, but yeah.
So I actually made like 4, 5, 6 beats sound just like that, like real. Seriously authentic 90s where it sounds like it got picked out of like straight it sounds like that came straight out of a Snoop album. That's what I'm trying to be,
right? Because
I'm telling y'all right now, I'm the new Dre.
Let's go. I'm
Dre, Missy, Timbaland. I'm all that mixed into one.
Yeah,
I'm something that's never even been seen before.
No, I'm not gonna lie, I've seen like I live in the producer world. I'm a producer for a long. I live this life, right? And I've met a lot of producers, but there's something about your style, and I think even your passion. Like you see a lot of talented people, but there's not a lot of people that have the passion to go along with it, right? Like when we talk and you're scouring through Reddit and you're searching for sounds, and you're searching for these things to like make yourself better. Even the progression from last time, she came in with the whole big computer. Now she got the laptop.
Right.
But the fact she came in here with the big ass computer, I'm like, oh yeah, she don't play. She don't like. She lives this life. She's for real. You're not going to. Somebody would be like, oh, I can't come because I got to bring my big computer.
Oh, I'm bringing that bitch.
She brought the whole big computer. And from that moment, I like, okay, yeah, I fuck with her because she not only has fire beats, but she has the passion, the drive for it. So like, yeah, and the sound is different. Like there's nobody in Cleveland, especially on the female side. And I hate to say female because like I think if you're dope,
but
you're
I know
dope.
what you mean though.
But like in terms of a female producer, I can't even name you too many female producers that even make beats, let alone hard ass shit. Like that shit is rare. Like if you find a female producer, they're gonna have some shit. It's gonna be some melodic stuff. It's gonna be some kind of cool, kind of like upbeat. But like hard hitting, like if you want that, like yeah, Trina pretty much the only girl that's giving you that. Other than that, you gonna have to come see Savage.
Right.
But like
and shout out to you because when we collab, really motivated me with my I dropped a tape this year. Well, it really wasn't a tape because it was like more of like a visual production, and I actually fucked up and didn't drop it on iTunes and shit. But I dropped me a little all female mixtape with girls from
we
Cleveland.
Talked about that last time.
And you're the one who really got it because you had me as a producer as the for the cipher.
Yeah.
So I was already hip to fire, and I was already hip to the women rappers in Cleveland and shit. But that really like got my mind going like that night, and I thought, damn, like.
Let me tell you why that night was so fire. That night was so fire that people thought that it was your event. They was like, yeah, you talking about that Trina event? And I was like, damn, like, what about StreamSpace? Like, that was the cipher, but like your shit was like your beats was so hard and like you just owned that night. Like, really and there wasn't even a lot of people there because like normally we don't do the ciphers in public, so it wasn't. For what it was, like you owned that night, you owned the beats.
Just hitting though.
It was though, and you had all those ladies that were rapping. You had them all juiced up, like they all were just like, they were in tune with what you brought to the table. So yeah.
And shout out to you because you're really the one who got my mind. I'm like, you know what, shit, like you're the one who really got me hip. Like, damn, like these ladies can really rap for real. Like they ain't playing. Like, no, they're not fucking playing. Like
no,
some of them came there, didn't even hear the beats till I played them right then and there. And they hopped on that shit, did a little freestyle, did their thing. So
how did that make you feel in that moment? Because like there is always that element of when you're playing beats for new people, right? Like even when they're fire, it's still that like not that you're scared, but it's like I don't know. Like you said, maybe they may not find a pocket, scared. They may not rap on it. Maybe this one don't go over. Maybe you might play something that is a little bit experimental. Maybe you try some new shit, and you're like I don't know. Like how did you feel in that moment when you saw the reaction of? I know that was a while ago too.
I still remember because that's what got my wheels going for real. So like I keep saying, shout out to him, shout out to my dog for real.
Let's go.
But yeah, at the time I was so nervous because I'm like, oh my gosh, like I know some of them haven't even like listened to these beats because they all got shit going on, and it's like So I was real nervous, but when they were fucking with it and. I don't know if you remember, but it was like time to go, and they wouldn't go. Like they still weren't ready to go. They're like, man, passing the mic around, still going. And so I'm like,
that's when you know that shit hot.
Shit, yes.
There had to be that moment. You like, oh, it's going.
Yes.
Oh,
it was one of the dudes when it came on the mic rapping.
The older dude, Yes. That's when you know it's fire. People who weren't even supposed to be rapping was trying to rap because the beats was so fire. But there was a couple of beats you played that night that were like some flips. That's how I know you fire on the flip side because you played a couple joints. You was like, I just made it. You might have made it the day before for all I know. You was like, I'm just gonna play this. I just made it, and like the flips was crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm trying to do my next project is exactly what I did with the ladies. I did an all ladies from 2 and 6 tape.
What was the name of that tape?
I'm gonna Set It Off.
No, and that tape is out, right? Nice. Set It Off.
But not on iTunes. That's my fault.
When you say iTunes, you mean like what? Like Apple? It's not on Apple?
It's on anything besides YouTube. It should be a whole tape that is like streaming, but
is there something holding it back? Is it like the samples?
So there is a song on there that is like it's a Yin Yang Twin sample. Speaking of
ironic, very ironic.
Yeah,
very ironic.
Yeah, and it actually it's really your fault though. I really should not be talking to your ass because it was the female cipher and Jazza was there, and it was the Yin Yang Twins beat, and she rapped over it, and it was so far. I'm like, bitch, we gotta turn this to an actual song.
Right.
So that process was so like long and tedious. Like I didn't want to leave her song out of it. So that's really what kind of made me like I started playing it. Like I'll just keep it as a YouTube video, I guess. But
right.
If I could go back in time, I would have figured out what I had to do to get her that sample cleared and made it like a mixtape.
Where I'm at now too, just like when I'm just producing, like I try to be conscious of even the samples that I even play.
Mm-hmm.
I try to make sure I'm playing samples that I know are that can be cleared or are good to go already because of like you said the back end. You're not even think about it. Like it's so fire.
You don't even think about that shit.
I made this beat. I wasn't even thinking nothing about it. The beat's fire. Then let alone a rapper, fucks with it. Now they're rapping on it, and then like you said, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month later, you're like, "Fuck, this is a real record."
I'm talking about. It was like when I sent them an email, it was like 6 months for them to even listen to the shit and even look at it to even think about.
You sent it to you. What do you mean, like to the Yin Yang camp?
Yeah.
You tried to get it cleared?
Yeah, because shout out Jazzo, because she's about her business.
Okay.
She found somebody, like some lady, my memory is so shot, but she like found the lady I should talk to get that shit cleared. Wow. So I talked to her, and the lady sent me the info and all that shit, and then after I sent it, they said 6 months from now, we'll even start talking to you about it.
Just
and
to talk.
Thought, damn! Yeah. So now, like, I'm really good at samples, but I'm like cool on sending the samples out because
well, that's why now, and it sucks because it's like as a producer and just the art of sampling, you want to sample anything. Like I want to sample Michael Jackson, I want to sample Prince, but like if you really want to make this a record, you can't put out a record that's you sample Michael Jackson.
And that shit
you just
costs
can't.
all types of money, and
you just
really
can't.
You're at their will. Like it's not like a set amount. Whatever the fuck they telling you got to pay, that's what you got to pay.
And God forbid it's Michael Jackson, he gonna want bread. This ain't no $5,000,
That's
or
crazy,
even a
I
band.
was at the studio the other day. This one dude was like, "Man, sample some Michael Jackson." I'm thinking, boy, I ain't about to do that shit. That is about to be a waste of both of our time. Okay?
Do we want to make money from this a little bit? Like,
bro, I'm not trying to get sued and shit.
That's what I'm saying. And you may not get like you probably like at our stage you probably won't get sued unless it's a hit record, but still you'll get just taken down. You won't get sued, but like YouTube and all these platforms, they have ways of recognizing when you're using the same. Like they'll block your shit and just take it off. You'll wake up one day and you'll say, "Oh, your video, your post is gone." Like what?
I know,
because
right.
UMG or some record label,
and now you're shadow banned and shit.
You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely a battle. You know about TrackLib, right? I might have talked about this before. TrackLib?
No, what's that?
TrackLib. TrackLib is a site where it's a music library. And you can sample these records and pay for them to get cleared. And there's like 3 categories. It's like a $50 category, maybe a 500 and 1,000, or 50 250 500.
What?
There's like an A, B, C category of these samples and how much they cost to clear, or how much they even cost. There's a cost to download, and then depending on how much you use in the record, they get a percentage. They break it down on the website, basically. But TrackLib is a music.
That's what I need to be on.
Yes, because that's why I said, like, if I am sampling and I want to work with the artist, I'm on TrackLib because at least I know I can sample, I can clear it. I can't clear, like, there's no Michael Jackson records on TrackLib.
Right, I bet.
But there's like, but there's so much. So there's like Isaac Hayes.
Well, I gotta ask,
there's
you know who else I noticed is like untouchable like Michael Jackson? Aaliyah. You can't touch none of
There's
her
no
records.
Aaliyah records on there.
You can't touch nothing Aaliyah.
But there's thousands of records in multiple genres. Like, as a producer, I would really look into TrackLib.
Which I will, because I'm not, it doesn't, like, okay, so I also have, like, this one lady who raps, shout out to her, Chevy, Blue.
Yeah.
She actually like found like a TikTok of some like Arabic singers on TikTok, and she sent me the video in TikTok and asked me to sample it, and I sampled that shit, and that shit's hard as fuck.
I bet.
So, but then it's like in the back of my mind, I'm like, oh my gosh, like I'm not. For all I know, this could be a banger over there, and I'm like really like trespassing for real. Like I'm about to get sued as soon as this bitch is dropped, or not even sued, but just taken down. So I do need to get hip to sites like that because very often people will send me specific things to sample, and it's like I don't really know. I'll do it, but I don't know if like we're gonna end up losing money off this shit.
Well, you take that sample that they send you, and then you go into TrackLib, and you can filter through the genres, and you find something that's similar. Kind of in that same world. Like, I can't sample this specifically. If we were taking it serious, now if we doing this for play, and we just gonna throw this on SoundCloud, say that. But we're not doing that. Like, no, we're trying to make real records, right? So, like, what I would do is in that aspect, if they send you something, I would say, if you really want to sample this, especially if it's like a real big name artist, I would try to find something in that same world that's similar. But on the front end, like for an example, I'm working with my dude Brentley Coop on his next album. I went on TrackLib and I just found a bunch of samples. Like me as a producer, we're starting this album. I know what vibe he's in. I'm going on TrackLib and I'm finding records. And then I bring him over for a session. We're not even recording or making beats. We just listening to all these samples I found. You know, you find things that you like. Yeah, that's hot. Yeah, that's hot. Yeah, that's hot. Nah, I don't really like
Oh my god, that sounds like my dream come true.
But at least you know that you can clear them. And that being said, I only stay in the $50 pocket.
Shit, that'll be me.
Neither of us are trying to pay $500 to clear a sample. We're just not trying to do it. I can do it with 50.
No, right?
Even if it was like 10 records and we sample, 10 songs, I can deal with that.
TrackLib. So you're talking about TRACKLIB.
Yes.
.com.
Yes.
Oh.
Now that might be the biggest gem of it for sampling. And this ain't it sponsored.
I'm about to waste all my money on TrackLib.
but you can. It's cheap to like, so you can buy an account and then you can get credits to just download. To just download and make the beat. Now, if you make the beat and you chop it up and you put the record out, then you gotta clear it. And then depending on the amount that you clear, like if it's 2 seconds, there's like categories of how much royalties they get off the cut based on the length of the sample. So TrackLib as a company has found a way that makes sense.
Interesting because when I sample, I really use I'm talking about like really short bits.
Well, that's probably like if it's under a certain amount of seconds, that may be 10%, or 8% of the record or the money, the royalties that comes in, whatever comes in from this record, they get 8%, which is a great model. It's a great business model, because they know the culture of hip hop. We want to sample. And
I cannot wait to go home and go on tracklib.com.
Now, TrackLib is fire, too, because now it's made for the producer in mind, right? So what also happens is you can create loops. So I'm listening to a record, boo, 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 and I can put a 4-bar loop in the website. Boo, 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 boo. And then they give you, like, probably 4 different drum versions. A boom bap drum, an EDM drum sample. Just a loop. So you can start to get the idea of that the website is made for producers. This isn't made for like casual listeners. This is for producers that want to sample legally.
Look at me. Now I'm about to start rapping. It's not even the beat.
And I'm not even a sponsor. I should be getting paid from TrackLib. I've been talking about TrackLib for 10 minutes. I say that
so much. Like when I talk about certain shit, I'm like, I need to be getting paid at this point.
I need $200.
I know.
I've been talking about y'all ass for 10 minutes. Y'all got a new customer coming y'all way. And hey, I'm going to charge it to the game.
Can I play one more song off me and Miss?
Let's play one more record and then we gonna call it. With the Tupac background.
Oh yeah, that's me right there.
Shout out Tupac.
Man, shout out Tupac for not giving a fucking making me feel comfortable to really be myself and say what the fuck I want to.
I believe Tupac would be one of them artists that'll probably rap on anything you play. I believe he was one of those artists. Yeah. Any beat you put up, he probably has something to say.
Don't even get me started. Don't.
I feel like Biggie was that too. Biggie had something for everything, but then he'd be like, "All right, now go back to that other shit."
Well, my mom loves her some Biggie. I'm put her on blast right now.
I love Biggie, but Biggie was specific. It was like, "That's hard, but go back to that smooth shit."
No, right, right.
Tupac, I don't give a fuck. Play anything. Give a fuck what you play.
All right, this is the last time I'm gonna play off me and my shit, and then after that you gotta wait till we drop so you can download this shit.
Now, how long they gotta wait? Is it soon, or is this like black people soon, or is this like white people soon?
No, I'm pretty sure
white people soon is coming out tomorrow.
Damn right.
Black people is coming out in August.
All right, so it's black people soon.
So about summertime.
He gave me the date, but I forgot. But I want to say next month. Next month.
That's good.
I just help her. I just help her to help her. I had toe bleach and put a top out. Toe bleach and top.
You love them dark pianos for sure.
Damn. I'm gonna actually play. Damn. I gotta play the right song to send me off.
Right.
And when you hear this, when me and Mush drop, go ahead, download that shit. Cause you can't hear shit harder than me and Mush. I promise you.
Damn, Trina, damn. Put the top hoe. I had toe bleach, now put a top hoe. Toe bleach, now put a top hoe. I ain't waiting on no niggas, I'ma hop out, walk down. Toe bleach, bring the Glocks out. He done make the block hot, not a cop's out. We ain't let shit die down, bring the chops out. Fuck what you heard, I'm a real street nigga. Real stepper from the clip, shout out my EC niggas. Gotta switch the whips up, either way they all tinted. I just bought a new Glock and put a 30 ball in it. Pussy so wet, I might slip and fall in it. I done spent so much money, I might have to call Linux. Put it in the rose, when she seen it got stars in it. Pulled up with Sleepy Z, yeah, bitch, I bought the stars with me. I ain't waiting on no niggas, I'ma hop out, walk down. Told Gleesh, bring the Glocks out. He done made the block hot, not a cop's out. We ain't let shit die down, bring the chops out. Fuck what you heard, I'm a real street nigga. Real stepper from the clip, shout out my EC niggas.
Hey, that track's crazy. That track's crazy.
Wait till me and Miss Drop. I'm telling you.
Well, what's the name of that record?
This one's called, well, the name of the beat was, I think, Tickets. But he renamed it some other shit.
Now, dude, how often do they rename it from the original beat name? Often?
Usually every time.
Usually every time.
Every time.
Because them beat names be crazy, don't they?
I know.
What's the craziest beat name you had?
I can't even say, it's so embarrassing. Like, I'll make a beat. If I just look, I'll be like, okay, Wooden Walls. That'll be the name of the beat. Wood Walls.
I thought I was the only one that did. Now, you see this room, right? And I told you I've been making beats down here for a long time. I got crazy names. I probably got one called Wooden. No, I'm serious. Like, I literally do that because
That's me.
I'll make the beat, especially when I'm an artist. I'll make the beat and be like, all right, now what we naming this? And be like, oh, I don't know. And I'm like, then it's up to me. I gotta name it something.
Or if I'm watching a show, like they say a word, I'm like, boom.
Now, have you ever lost the beat because you can't remember? Like, you trying to find the beat that they writing to,
Don't even talk
but
about
you trying to find the beat name, not the name that. I'm like,
know.
fuck, bro. Like, I don't know where. Like, what is the name of this song?
You know what I did a couple weeks ago? I accidentally deleted every single beat off my Mac.
How? How do you do that?
I was trying to clear my desktop.
Oh my god.
Because I had all my dudes just laughed at me. Yo, shit messy as fuck. You sloppy as hell. Blah, blah. I'm like, all right, you know, I'm about to clear my shit up. I'm talking about I deleted every single beat on my computer.
See, now my day job, I work IT. I wish I could work IT specifically for like studios and producers because you would have had to put a ticket in. You'd have been like, yo, I lost. I deleted all my fucking beats. Can you please help me get these beats back?
I would have offered my life at that point. I'm still sorry about that shit.
Hey, shout out to the lost beats. There's a lot of lost beats out there. I know I got some. Lost in the email. I got lost beats that's on my computer. That's just in there. They just in there in some random folder.
I can't find the folder.
They just in there. I don't know. Like I got a few, and I do a very good job of keeping up with folders and beats, right? But I got a few, like they'll come and be like, yo, it was that one day you played that beat and I was rapping. It was so hard, and I started writing, and I'm like, I don't know, bruh.
I know, like now I can hear it, but I can't pull this bitch up right now.
They could pull a voice recording out. Like, I just don't know. I don't know what folder that was that day. I'm sorry, bro. I don't know. Shout out to the lost beats. Hey, y'all, this is Trina. Hey, this is Trina in the building. You see how she get down. She don't mess around. She gonna cook up.
Never will.
She gonna have a pack for you. And if she don't got a pack, she gonna cook up. If she not gonna cook up, she gonna have a pack. That's what it is. So shout out to Trina in the building. Make sure you tap in.
Tap in with me.
Yeah. And now no wax it. If you whack, don't tap in.
No, please don't.
Please don't waste it.
Please don't waste your time. I don't want to have to send that awkward ass message where I'm like coming up with a lie while I'm too busy and shit. Just don't even do it.
Don't make her have to lie.
No, oh my god, I take that back. That was something. I take that back.
No, that's the truth.
Go ahead.
No, I'm gonna take it on my shoulders then, because I'm a producer too. I know how it is. Don't make me have to lie. Come with the raw shit.
For real. Oh, send me hard shit only. Please don't waste my time. I got 2 kids and shit. My time's very limited. Okay.
She ain't playing. She ain't playing. I was watching your Instagram. No, you had the one video where you got a younger kid, right? Like a baby.
A baby.
And she was like, "Boppa."
Yes.
Did you tell her to bop, or was she really
no,
bopping?
she really didn't know.
That's
okay,
crazy.
so I'm like, this before I got my
Is she a girl?
studio-
Is a girl?
Yeah,
No, she was really getting it.
She really
Oh,
was.
weak.
Like she was sitting there really like this. Like she's acting like she's making the beat. Girl.
Hey, stop playing. She might be a producer. She might be a producer. How old is she right now?
She's 16 months now.
Oh yeah, she ain't old enough just yet.
But she's gonna be a producer. I'm telling you right now. I could. See
She already had the rhythm though.
gut.
Like she was bobbing and she was really on time. I'm like, how is
And
like
I hate
this
it
is a
because
baby?
the video. I'm like, oh my god, it looks like almost like she was so on beat. You would think somebody was moving her. No,
I
she
know
was really
I know
on
adults
beat like
that can't clap on time.
Yeah, she'll be like, hey.
I'm like, how she got rhythm like that? You better watch
Shout
out.
out my baby Summer.
Summer gonna be something.
It's Missy Elliott, then and Dre, then it's me,
And then it's Summer.
then it's Summer.
Oh, weak.
So
shout out to the babies.
anyone who's watching this, save this shit right now so Summer can sign her autograph.
So Summer gonna sign the autograph, then Carter gonna come.
Yeah.
You got the whole thing.
If Carter doesn't like it, you shouldn't like it. Because Carter has an ear for music, okay?
Summer might say all right, but if Carter come and say no, then he gonna just veto that.
Throw that shit in the trash.
Throw that shit in the trash.
Throw it in the fucking trash. Start fresh.
Hey y'all, this is StreamSpace. Once again, Trina, tap in, like and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you share the video, and ultimately tap in with Trina because she got the fire. All right, y'all, we up out of here.